Yes, is my voice audible for you? Yes. Thank you. Hmm. Yes, more people need to be active in the class. Okay. Yesterday, till where we have discussed, can anyone say? Till where we have discussed yesterday? Yes, guys. What happened to you? I just got four responses. I think no one has listened to the class, it seems. Yes. Okay. I was not satisfied, guys, from your responses. I need more responses from today. Please. Okay. I don't know whether you are listening to the class or not. I don't know whether you are getting the concepts or not. How should I know? I only get if you responded to me clearly. Okay. If you respond, it all depends on you guys, not on me. Whatever happens, I'll be going on with my classes. It's just my matter of fact that I'll be going with my classes. Who will lose? So today we'll be seeing about polymorphism. Okay, polymorphism Java. Okay. today's date. 4/9. So polymorphism means, so just break this thing. Okay, let me just break this thing into two parts. Okay, poly and morphism. Okay, so poly means, what is a polygon? I think you know about polygons. What is a polygon? See here, poly means having many. Okay, poly means simply many or number of. We simply say number of. Okay, morph means, what is morph? Morph or mufti or means change or duplicates. Okay, or different morphism means different forms. Okay, morphism means different forms. Okay, so Java achieve polymorphism to our methods. Okay, in Java we achieve polymorphism for our methods. Okay, each and every method can achieve polymorphism. Okay, there are two types of polymorphism in Java. Okay, there are two types of polymorphism in Java. Anyone know what are those? Anyone know what are those? Yes, someone gave the response. That was good. See, method overloading, and this is the first one, and method overriding. Okay, these are the two types of polymorphism in Java. Okay, okay, these are the two types of polymorphisms in Java. Yeah, I think we have discussed about method overloading in the start. In our earlier sessions, we have discussed about method overloading, I think. Can anyone give me example of method overloading? Yes, yes, yes. Getting no responses, guys. No one is responding to my questions. I think I have no value over here. Two or more methods having the same name and different name, different arguments. Yes, yes, yes. Parameter overloading, not operator overloading. It will be parameter overloading. Okay. See, what we have done in overloading is we created a class. This is uh, as employee. Okay. In this class, we have a method called void. Okay, details. Okay. In this method, we have emp number or emp id and int emp salary. Okay. So this is a method we are having in our class. Okay. So in overloading, what happens is we will be taking the same method void details. We will be overloading it with our parameters, which are int emp id and int emp salary and whatever it could be string emp name and much more. Okay. Okay. And much more. Like this, we can dump our parameters as many as possible into our code. Okay. Dump parameters as many as possible into our code. Okay. This is what we call as method overloading. Okay. This is what we call as method overloading. Shall we see these examples? Let's go. Let's go to our code base and create a project, and we'll be seeing examples for method overloading. Okay. Let's just create a project for the day. What day is day 10, right? Our project day 10. Let's just create a package which is for our com.cmrit dot. I think you guys remember this thing. Do you remember the thing? How do we name our packages? How should we name it? How should we name it? Just means what should I understand? Yes, someone is asking for repeat it. So to name our packages, just consider. See, I will show you it with an example. Okay. So let's move to our Google. Okay. Just move to our Google and see here. See what is see whenever we are give becoming like if you guys have a chance of becoming a programmer. Okay, I think you all be going to become a programmer. Okay, you will be searching, you will be working on a lot of web applications, right? You will be working on a lot of web applications. So in these, what we'll say, we'll be having our web applications will be having servers, right? So those servers are named like, say your JNTU, okay? JNTUH dot AC dot in, right? This is a website, right? For JNTU, right? So what programmers do while they are coding is they name their packages in the reversed order of their domain. Okay, this is the domain name, right? JNTUH dot AC dot in. So, and for your college is CMRIT dot AC dot in, right? AC dot in. Okay, this is your college website, right? So this is your college website, right? So your domain name goes cmrit dot ac dot in, right? So what programmers do is, so they name their programs, they name their packages in a way that, let's just create the package. Sorry. Let's just create a package by saying in the reverse, saying it in the reverse order, which is in dot ac dot cmrit dot. If I am moving to about page or alumni. So what I say here, we got CMR alumni. So what I will say alumni. Okay, this is a standard to follow in naming of packages. Okay, this is a standard to follow in naming of packages. Okay, do we understood now? Okay, do we understood now? Yes. Okay. So this is how we name our packages. Just remember, guys, don't ever try to forget these things. Okay, these are the simple things that we can remember. Okay. So here we'll be creating a class for this one. In this package, we will be creating a class. Save. Okay. And what could be the name of the class? We'll be saying our name of the class is, let me change the name of the package, dot, what do we say, method overloading. Okay, type name is empty. Can change it directly here. This is same name. Leave it. Let it be. Okay, here we will be creating our classes. What is our class? Is about method overloading, right? Okay, we are in the package in.ac.cmrit.alumni, and we have a package or class called method overloading. Okay, in this we'll be writing our main method. We'll be writing our main method. Okay, so let's see an example for this one. Okay, so there is a method, there is a class called adder. There is a class called adder which adds two numbers. Okay, which is used to add two numbers. Okay, so in this class we have a method for addition. We'll say it has some return type int void, sorry, sorry for that, int addition. We'll be giving two parameters, int a comma int b. Okay, and we will be adding these two numbers in our return type, return a plus b. Okay, so return a plus b. Okay, and we will be calling the objects of this class in our main class and main method. Say, how do we call our objects? How do we create our objects? Anyone? How should we create our objects? How should we be creating our objects? As only 1% has listened about objects and classes, I think. So he is the one who is getting marks. Not satisfied, guys. Not satisfied at all. See how we will be doing it is we'll be naming our class adder ad is equals to new adder. Okay, so how it will be done? Class name space object name is equals to new space class name and brackets. Okay, new is a keyword which is used to create memory for our New is the keyword which is used to create memory for our classes, memory for our objects. Okay. Yes, memory for our objects. Okay. After that, we will be calling our method saying ad dot addition, and we will be passing the parameters 65 and 26 and closing it with a semicolon. So will this print? Will this print? If it prints, what will it print? Let me just move it. Will this print? Will this print? If it prints, what it will print? Sum. Okay, sum. Will it be printed to a console? Why? Because why? There is no print statement. Yes. Or method is returning something, but there is no such statement called print. Okay. So our method is not accessible by our console. Okay. So to make it, we'll be saying SYSO, and we'll be closing this one. Okay. This is how we need to do our return methods. Okay. And I save this one and run. See, now I got my response. Okay. Now I got my response. Here, what I have did is I have created a method with only two parameters, which means I can add only two numbers. But I want the same method with the same functionality, but I want to do this operation with more parameters. Like, just have an example. Like someone are constructing their house. Okay, they are doing the same thing, but they have 50 workers, 15 workers for construction of the house, but they want to speed up their process. So what they will do? They will hire some more constructors, some more workers, right? So in the same way, as we are going to do the same operation, will be used, but for different parameters. Okay, but for different parameters, what we will be doing, we will be creating the same method in addition, and we will be adding the parameters to it. Okay, say int a, int b, and int c, and we will be returning a plus b plus c. Okay, and if I add more numbers to this one, 26 plus 5, save and run, I'll get my output 26 plus 51, say 51, and run this one. I'll get my output. Okay, this is called method overloading, which means the same method, the same functionality with additional parameters. Okay, but with additional parameters. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Okay. Ah, let's move towards the concept of let's move towards the concept of method overriding. Okay. So in Java, so in Java, overriding is a feature that allows a subclass or the child class, which we say, or child class, which means which is inherited from the parent class. Okay, which inherits properties from the parent class. Okay, to provide a specific implementations of a method that is already exists, but already exists in our parent class. Okay, in our parent class. Whenever, okay, just remember, whenever whenever we want methods, okay, sorry. Whenever we want methods in our parent class to be, whenever we want methods in our parent class into our child class, but changing their signature or functionality, we will be using method overriding. Okay, method overloading is getting the function with the same functionality. Okay, getting a method with the same functionality into our methods. Okay, into our class. But whereas where it comes to method overriding, our parent class will be containing some methods which already exist. So those methods can be inherited by the child class with some other functionality. Okay, with some other functionality. Just say there is a class called animal. Okay, there is a class called animal. In this class, we will be having a method called running. Okay, a method called running. In this method, we will be system.out.println. In this method, we will be saying our animal is the animal is running. Okay, the animal is running, and we will be having one more method. We'll be having one more class saying dog. Okay, which extends animal, which extends animal. In this method, will also be having in this class we'll also be having a method say running, or dog also can run, right? So here what we can do is we'll carry the method, we'll carry this method and say system dot out dot println, and we say the dog is barking. Sorry, the dog is running. Okay, the dog is running. Okay, we can also have another method where we say void shout. Okay, void shout. System dot out dot println, and we say the animal is shouting. Okay, the animal is shouting. Okay, but our dog can shout, which we call it as barking. Okay, we can carry this method forward. Void say shout, and we can say system dot out dot println and say the dog is barking. Okay, we can carry these methods forward. Our method overriding, and we can simply change the functionality inside our method. Okay, just move to our code and see it. Okay, we'll be moving to our code and seeing it how it will be done. See, we'll be creating a class here with the name called okay. Now we'll be creating a class here. Okay, class animal. Okay, in this we will be having methods, which is It's void run. Okay. Here we'll be doing the animal is running. Okay. And we'll be creating another class dog. Okay. Which extends animal. Okay. Extends animal. And here also we will be writing void run. And we'll be saying this O, the dog is barking. Okay. The dog is barking. So here we can do it by saying how we can do it. We can be creating the objects of our two classes, dog, puppy equals to new dog. And we'll say puppy dot run. Sorry. I need to change this method, right? Sorry for that. Shout. We'll be doing shout and shout. And we'll be saying shouting. Sorry for that, guys. Sorry for this one. Run. Okay. Again run. Shout. Okay. So what will be printed? What will be printed? Which one will be printed? We have two methods, right? We have two similar methods. So, and our class extended the class animal. So what should be printed? It should, will it print the animal is shouting or will it be print the dog is barking? What it will print? Yes, it will print. Let's see what it will print. There is a console. Then shout. Let me just run this one and open the window for and console and print it. Magic. Will they be done right? P dot short and just close this one. Yes, yes. Okay, so it will print the barking because we have created the object of our class dog, not the object of our class animal. It will also be printed when we create our object for animal. Okay, let's say dot shout. Okay, see, this one will be printed. Okay, so I can also do one more thing, saying here let's say shout. Right? Yeah, shout. Okay, you can also call the method which is in our parent class directly. Okay, just see this one thing I expected. And here we will be calling this one outside of class method. Okay, just animal is shouting. And this one on this one. Using these methods, right? Okay, shout and shout. Okay, so it is not possible. Rename shout for what? So yes, this is not possible here. Just leave this one. Okay. I think we can call a method of our parent class in our child class while we are discussing about inheritance, right? Yes, 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 yes. For method. Thank you. Let's try to do this one. We're saying that super dot how and here is for control shift S. This is for hmm, just say if I remove this one. So, no. This is not the way to do it. Okay. Just try to print this one in here. Dot. Oh, yep. See here. Okay. We can call the methods of a parent class in our child class also with the same names. Okay, it will be printed anyways. It will be printed. So here the difference is we will be using the super keyword for our for calling the methods with the same names in our parent class. Okay, yes, thank you for said this one. Okay, so here what we'll be doing, we'll be discussing about super keyword later. Just remember this thing. we'll be calling our parent classes with or methods or objects of our parent classes with inside our child classes with super keyword. Okay. So, overloading, this is a simple topic. Okay. This is a simple concept where we get the methods of our parent class and override them or change them. See, overriding means nothing but changing the values of the method. Okay. We'll change the values of our method. We'll change the values of the functionalities of our methods. Okay. Through overriding, through a process called method overriding. Okay. I think, is it clear or should I go again, guys? I think I need to go again with this. I just missed the concepts. I think I need to go again with this. If it is clear, I will be moving forward. If it's not, I will be doing it again, guys, for you. Anyone say this one, the thing that should I make it again or should we move forward? Again, yes, yes, I just got it. This one, yeah. Let me make it clear for you. So, here overriding is a process where we inherit the methods of our parent class into our child class. Okay. In overriding, we will be taking the methods of our parent class into our child class, but we will be changing the functionality of the methods. Okay. Like, just say, uh, there is a double-sided hammer. Have you used the hammer to pick the nails? And you also use the hammer to nail them, right? So, the plier or the thing say double-sided hammer where we will be using the for picking the nails and for uh, nailing them into the wall. Okay, and for nailing them into the wall. Here, the same thing will be done by overriding. That will be the good example for you. Okay. Here, what the same thing, the same method or the same object we are using to do the different works. Okay. Here, the same thing applies in here. We'll be using the same method name. Okay. But the functionality inside the method will be changed in method overriding. Okay. The functionality of the method will be changed. Just same we can we'll be taking one other example for this one. Okay, we'll be clearing everything here. Say, just say, okay, and we will be creating a class. Previously, we have created a class called adder, right? Previously, we have created a class called adder, right? So, in this class, we got a method. In this class, we got a method which is void addition, and we are having some parameters into it, right? Int A and int B. Okay. What are these? What these parameters will be doing? What these parameters will be doing? These parameters will be doing just addition. Sys O sys O A plus B. Okay. Sys O A plus B. This will be printing the addition of two numbers. Okay. In this adder, we have a method called addition. Okay. And for this one, or we have a method called, just say, not just simply addition, we can name it something saying operation. Okay. Operation, any kind of operation. Okay. And we have another class called, in this operation method, we are doing some addition, right, in our method. And there is another class called multiply. Okay. Another class called multiply. In this class, we'll be having the same method, void operation, and we'll be giving some same parameters, int A and int B. But we'll be doing different operation here. Okay, we'll be doing different operation, and we'll be extending this class with adder. Extend adder. Class adder is already defined. Okay, previously, right? Just simply add one more t here. Okay, we just created a class adder, and we wrote a method for an operation which does addition operation. Okay, and we just created another class called multiply, which extends the class adder. Okay, which also has a method called operation where it performs multiplication. So the main motto of this polymorphy of this method overriding is, we don't need to create extra memory. Okay, we don't need to create extra memory for the same method multiple times. We will be just changing the operation of the method. So here, this method and this method occupies the same space. Okay, same space, but with different operations. Okay, for this one, for this or we'll be using different class names. That's it. We'll be using different class names to call them, to call the methods. If you call the method with a class name called multiply, it will call the operation method with multiplication operation. Okay. If you call a method with a class adder, it will call the method which is addition. Okay. See, say multiply. Mul is equals to new multiply, and I say mul dot, so what is the method operation, and if I pass some parameters, what are they, 3 comma 6, and end it. Save this one and run this one. Okay, see, we got a multiplication operation. Okay, but our method haven't occupied any of the space in the memory, any of the extra space in the memory. And And if I do create adder add is equals to new adder, and I say add dot operation, and I pass 9 comma 10 and run this one, I'll get both multiplication operation and addition operation. If I comment this one, I only get the addition operation. Okay. The name of the method is same, but the functionality of the method will be changed. Okay. Do you understand now? So we can create n number of methods with n number of classes. Okay. I can create another class saying as subtraction which extends adder. Okay. And I will create a method called operation, and I will pass int a comma int b, and we'll say system dot out dot println a minus b. Okay. So this one will be creating one more class, say subtraction sub is equals to new subtraction, say sub dot operation, and pass the values 4 comma 8 comma 4. Okay. What it will be doing? It will be performing the subtraction operation. Okay. Name of the method is same, which is from our parent class, but the operation of the method or the functionality of the method is different. Okay. The functionality of the method is different. Can I know that here what is the use of extending the parent class? See, extending the parent class helps us to get those methods, right? See, yesterday, as we discussed yesterday, extending the parent class helps us in getting the methods of the parent class. Okay, the methods of the parent class. We'll be carrying forward the methods of the parent class. Okay. In this case, here simply I need to say here simply overriding means changing the like striking of the previous method and writing something else. Like we'll be we'll be writing something on our paper, and we'll be just write something for something, so that we'll be doing that striking and writing something else in our operations. Okay. Can't we take upcast from? No, it can't be possible, guys. It is not possible. We cannot take those methods from the class. Think if it possible, we'll check it. Whatever it may be, if it possible, we'll check it. Okay. APLY multiply and operation. Just say it. Yeah. Sorry. We can do the same things. Okay. We can carry them forward from our multiply method, whatever it may be, which is doing our extension operations, as our method, as our class contain the same method. Okay. Don't worry. We can also carry forward the methods. Okay. from class 1 to class 2 to class 3. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So is it clear for you? So we can also call saying, see what happens, super dot operation and 8 comma 9. What happens? Will it multiply or will it add? Let's just check this one. Yes, it will multiply. Okay. Super class for this subclass, this child class is multiply, right? So that it will perform the multiplication operations. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. It will carry the class objects or operations from the super class. Okay. We'll be using these things in our further sessions, or furtherly we'll be overriding. This overriding helps. Where this overriding is used means this overriding is used for changing the, just consider there is a mobile which has a processor, okay, which will be doing, which has different names, okay. So in this same manner we'll be using these overriding methods while creating a class called mobile with a method called processor. Okay, there are different types of mobiles with the different types of processors, right? So this this is used in those classes, okay, where methods are used repeatedly with a different operations. Okay, this is about overriding, guys. This is about method overriding. And for tomorrow, we'll be seeing about abstraction. And for tomorrow, we'll be seeing about abstraction. The abstraction means, let me just give you a brief about this one. Abstraction means hiding the of say properties of our class or method, but using the functionality of the class or method. Okay, abstraction helps us to hide the properties of our method, but helps us the functionality. Like just consider an example where there will be going a tender. Some government authorities have called for a tender for the construction of a road. Okay, there are two companies. Okay, there are two companies naming as A and B. So company A want to bid the tender for 200 crores and company B want to bid the tender for 250 crores. Okay, so if the company knows whether the company A is going to bid for 200 crores, so what will be the company B doing? The company the company B will be doing the tender for the bidding for 190 crores itself, so that it can win the bid. Okay, so these data will be need to be hidden by the company A without reaching to the company B. So what will be they doing? They'll be keeping this data private, or they will be keeping this data to the only, they'll be giving this data to only the persons who are trusted to the company, right? In the same way, we will be achieving abstraction by saying the classes or the methods with a keyword called abstract. Okay, with a keyword called abstract, where the properties of the function will be hidden, but the functionality of the function will be used. Okay, do you understand the concept? Do you guys understood the concept? Just give me a clarification. Do you guys understood the concept? Yes. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, guys. Okay. Just go. Okay. Yeah. So this is the class for the day. Let me just take your attendance and you can leave, guys.